Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is our RimMart campaign, and I think I'm pretty much ready to push to the ending on this one. I feel very satisfied about the overall design that we've got for our store. I do want to get a couple of subcores over here at least to get started. We need this place to look a lot nicer for our guests. I think what I'll do is I'll plan a couple of clean sweeps, like that. And then you know what? I think we'll build one more of those, and then we'll throw in one more lifter afterwards too. I think that's going to be nice. Simple steel helmet. We actually just generated a legendary simple steel helmet right before the recording started, or technically I'd started it, flubbed my intro, and then restarted the recording. And in there we did get a legendary simple steel helmet. Could be making the flak helmets, although they're more materially expensive. I think I have adjusted these little work loads over here, count equipped, on our flak vests and pants to make sure they come in. We're going to build some more assault rifles as well, now that we've got a steady trickle of steel coming in, which is good. Is that another masterwork helmet? Or did I just not dismiss that? Nice thing about the simple steel helmets is they do build quickly. So we're still researching various things, which I don't know if we strictly need to. I guess I did finish the rank 2 power stuff, and that might be worthwhile. Like, we've got this power here. See, it still says the quick shortcut here is just for geothermal generator. But if we go to power, we can build the advanced geothermal generator. It needs 6 advanced components. Oh, is it? I was going to say, is it bigger? Nope, I just misplanned my size on this. You know, I think that's okay. I think what we'll do is we'll do this, which might invalidate this a little bit here, but that's okay. Party frenzy. All right, we'd like to attend a party. Well, it's not up to me to launch a party. I mean, I can launch a ideological celebration, but that ain't the same. So I mean, likely we're still a little bit bottlenecked on our steel, but it is trickling in. I mean, we are converting a lot of steel to other things here. Maybe, I mean, at what point do we pause the research? Do I get a second ground penetrating scanner? I don't know. We've got 2 of the metal mining things. That's probably going to have to be enough. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now let's go and deconstruct. I bet you we don't need to deconstruct quite that much, actually. Cancel, cancel, cancel. That'll do. Now construction jobs, or deconstruction jobs, are lower than construction jobs. I don't know if we have any other construction going on. I think we can't end without the dream of having completely paved over everything here, other than our little growth areas. So that's certainly still in the cards. Okay, so I'll put this down, which is going to take a long time to build. Well, mostly because we need the 300 steel. Although, you know what? These mining jobs do happen very quickly. But yeah, we'll get that down. And that'll give us, I don't know what the difference in production is here. Geothermal generator is what, 3,500? 3,600. Advanced, 5,200. For the difference of about the same amount of steel, but 8 regular components versus 6 advanced components. That is considerably more. Those advanced components are a lot more expensive, but that is handy. Is it, you know, do we really need that much power? Could I have gone with the cheap one? I think I could have gone for the cheap one, but let's go ahead and do this, and it future-proofs us, because after this, we're going to have to go, I'm pretty sure, outside of our borders, yeah, to open this up, to get more power, so don't want to do that. I do wonder if I should be growing more heal root. We're completely out of medicine now. Upset taper 3 times in a row. Combat supplier. Okay. And you guys are industrialists. So that's actually not the worst. We've gotten a lot of tribal combat specialists. Although I think the thing with combat specialists that's annoying is that we still couldn't get components, and that still is the case. We're going to try to buy a bunch of medicine. Remember, we're not allowed to sell things to people. I think we can live without the jump packs, the roar. See, we've got a great gene pack from the start. I really am going to have to make a run that's all about the genetic stuff, because I really like it, and we never delve deeply enough in there, which is a darned shame. I don't think I'm going to buy any of that or any of that. No, I think that's it. I think we just buy the medicine, which got dropped right there. Let's put a priority haul on that, please. Okay, still waiting for some steel. I mean, the steel is being consumed like as soon as it gets collected. Do we have 2 people on regular mining duty? I mean, we should, right? What is with this? There we go. Maybe I clicked on another one. We actually have 3 people with fairly high mining duties. Okay. So that is hopefully being worked fairly consistently. Relations have gone down. Oh, tendency to move towards neutral goodwill. Okay, that's fine. Man, I would have loved to sell you a bunch of stuff. Could have made so much money. I did bump up the hospitality like fund limit again. So people should be coming with more and more cash. Oh, yeah, we don't have any lights in here. I think those are lined up correctly. There we are. We'll do that. And there we go. Basic subcores are done. And product tester. Okay, it has to be the mechanator to do it. And I can't remember who that is. Does it show me here? Dr. Techcrafter. On research. That's interesting that you're not here. Oh, maybe you didn't have the material? No? Okay. I suppose it might still have been a material shortage. Maybe you're just bringing some. No, you're definitely starting that job. And you must have started researching before the subcores were available. And I can't remember if I added a 3rd subcore to this. I think it was just limited to the 2, so I'll probably have to queue up another. But I'll wait on that a scooch. Yeah, we only have the 1 spare barrel. That's not too bad. Nothing got delivered there yet. We should have the advanced components, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we're going well that way. Keep making blocks, please. Oh, this is art. Yeah, so one of the ways we can make a bunch of money, if we just want to shoot up our value to finish things, wow, legendary flak vest. That's really nice. Maybe I should run the mod that just keeps the wealth display on screen for these things. But yeah, we can just chop down tons of trees because the wood is worth a fair amount of wealth. And then I could convert a bunch of it into statues. I think this is my wood making thing. Let me remove the limit. Because I'd change it at some point for the wood sculpture to be more of a training. We'll still try to make the marble ones first if we've got enough skills, but I can leave this here. In fact, maybe I should just put this on infinitude job. There we go. Lights are up over here. Very nice. And yeah, let's get these clean sweeps going on. Yeah, I think I do need to do another one. I guess I can check if I look for a subcore. Presumably we only have a single one. No, I have 2 spares. Oh, maybe I did set it to 3. Never mind. Okay, because 1 got consumed over here, and it says we've got 2. Unless there's something else going on that I'm getting confused about there, but seems reasonable. And yeah, we do have, well, right now we're fine because there's a little bit of wind, but we do have a slight power deficit, and we might want to turn on a few more things, so I think setting this up is correct. Okay, our kids are getting around to doing some cleaning, which is handy. Oh, speaking of, I never set a job schedule for a second trainee over here. There we go. We never set up a restaurant. We've got the mod for it, but no. A gift of 279 silver. Well, that's awfully handy. Habilis is in labor. Let's do gather for childbirth. Let's see if you interrupt the childbirth again. No, go. How do I forced you to that bed. I guess I could untag these as well. But I think that was it. If I forced you to that bed, there you go. Or maybe if you're just positioned physically closest to the bed, maybe that would be the way to do it. Pizza-ish party opportunity. Who just died to trigger this? Not one of our core people. But it happens when... this comes up all the time. I think it's a mod. When someone on the map dies... regardless of whether it's one of ours? I think. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Show all messages? Like, I wonder if these people, if one of these guys died or something. I don't know. Are we going to get through a whole labor without someone getting interrupted? I think it's the bed hygiene that's getting in the way. Because I think they get up to use the restrooms, and that caused the issue. Okay, we did collect some herbal meds, which is good. Going to do a replanting, or we have already done a replanting, which is excellent. Bum, bum, bum. And yeah, we've got this ready to go. Gonna pod another kiddo. Recon armor research is done. There you go. Let's insert person. Interesting that you didn't get baby as a name. So weren't they being called baby? Where are you bringing the kid? Oh, you brought them to the hospital bed. Okay, but you still have the job queued up to go and put them in the pod. Perfect. Oh, you weren't. Oh, you were sick birth. Okay, well, we'll rename you to trainee immediately. Yeah, there you go. It took. No, you were very ill. Yeah, best quality medicine, fully enabled. I don't know if it... You are being potted, which I think probably freezes that. I hope. Oh. Combat supplier. Okay, whoa. Masterwork flak vest. New quest for ancient mechanator lair. We don't leave. We don't leave the base, so no. Combat supplier. Price point. Go ahead and use the radio. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, obviously we aren't selling them anything. That would be the idea. We actually do have enough money for that. These tech prints could lead to some interesting stuff. It would be fun to joy wire all of our people. That would make so much sense, wouldn't it? It would make them worse employees in a way. I think I'll just buy the components and medicine, but I could imagine us doing something like joy wiring all of our people. Did I never finish the styling station? I mean, it doesn't really matter. It would eat some of our precious steel. Yeah, I think our steel continuously gets consumed right now for these crafting jobs before we get into the power. But turns out it's okay. We're not dire for the power right now. Our power is okay. We could always pause the other jobs if needed. But no, I think I'd rather have everyone have body armor. That's going to be okay. And yeah, I'm happy I did finish this. Oh, we should put a resurrect do forever job on the top. Forgot about that one. All right, Habilis is up. That's good. The date has finished. Oh, I missed. No, that's right. I missed that party there. Dang. Although, you know what? Let's go and do another random party. We'll do a job fair. Actually, this one is a dance party, but not dated. That might be good for a mood boost. And if it's a good one, we have a 50-50 shot of getting an extra person. Infestation is triggering over here. Okay, that's fine. We'll let the party finish. That's important. It's actually quite convenient that everyone had been pulled inside first. Fun job fair, but no hire. Okay. Give them a second to maybe get some food and stuff here. And then what we'll do is we'll bait them over. Let them sleep first. Sure. They might decide to chew one of these walls, which would be poor. You know what? Let's go... gear and go. So this is also going to change everyone's schedule. Sure, the kids can be involved over there. Go. So yeah, so everyone here has been set to the combat policy, and the gear and go just forces them to immediately evaluate their clothing and then show up here recruited. That's fine. And then who's got the best movement? Like if I went to, I think the combat preset has movement speed. Dr. Tech Crafter is actually quite quick. Now, that's not bad. You're also not one of the combat people, so I don't have to worry about you getting into position. Although, I don't know if these guys will just chase upon seeing us. We might have to aggro them, right? Yeah, maybe that was it. Let's get, I don't think these specific weapons matter. Wait. Maybe I missorted or something. Because Dr. Techcrafter is not one of the fastest. In fact, Habilis, despite having just given birth, is actually the speediest right now. So, we'll get you to go and stand right here. You gonna shoot? No. You know what I should do is hold open at least one door. So you can escape a little faster. Miss, miss, miss. Hit the wall. Nothing to shoot at. Oh, there's still the hive. There we go. You hit, maybe? There we go. Yep. Okay, run through. Turn off the hold open. And these guys should still be proximity triggered over here. Good. You're at a power. Yo, you might just not be plugged in over here. Also, it looks like I can go and move you to here now. As long as no one does it right this second. There you go. Some traps. Lots of critters being moved over. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, it did pull everyone. Oh, this bear. You've been hit. Yeah, you've been fighting the bugs. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be quite nice. All right, good. Lifter, yeah, you're gonna do the wrong thing here. Just going. Let me do indoors for a second. Kill this one. Did you get hurt, kiddo? No. Okay. I thought I saw a splash of red on you. Okay, I'm gonna pull back with the 2 trainees. Since they're extra squishy. We do have our little batons and things. We can take part a little bit in melee, though that's not really what we're looking to do. Let me move here to minimize the chance that we shoot someone in the back of the head. Oh, are we done? Oh, okay, there's more coming. Or, why are you moving so slow? Oh, well, that would explain it. I think you might be the last of it. Yep, I think so. Come on, just peek around the corner. Are you running? I didn't think you could do that. Okay, let's release all the people who have an injury currently. And the rest of you guys. Oh, there we go, got downed. There we go. Unrecruit everyone. Perfect. Let's, remove this, although the trainees will stay within the walled area. Remove the mech restriction. And then we're going to go for a finish off command over here. Kill off anyone who's still dead. Now, and then we're going to go release our policy so they can get back to regular clothing. We will go and get them to blow up these hives here, but let's give them a beat. Go, cleaning blood, sure. Cleaning dirt, this is still why we need the ribbits ready to go here. Turkey self-tamed. Well, we're going to set our turkey max to 0. We're not keeping livestock. Not on this run. Maybe our next one is going to be like ranchers with anomaly. I'm just trying to think of, like, we haven't done an anomaly focus run in a little bit. Charity, that doesn't sound like the sort of thing we do. Infection certainly isn't great. Yeah, we took a fair amount of injuries there. I do want to build a proper hospital. Another infection. That's not good. You know, I keep talking about a proper hospital, and we do need to get around to doing that. Now, if we were to do that, let me just plan out the space here. I guess we're going to do a different layout than we have before. It's not going to be the same sort of ultra optimized, because we need both the IV drips and the vitals monitor. Right? So, like, let's say we want to have this. Now, I think they can be shared, but we're still going to have to alternate. This is going to take a lot of material. Not you, copy. Right? If we have a series of beds like this, end it there or end it here. Yeah, that seems okay. Because then it's the same form factor as the other one. And then we're going to alternate those and alternate those. And we're going to want to plan for the big vital center. which maybe I should have in actually the center of the room. I kind of like that. All right, and then the idea is mirrored over here, I think. Like that. Oh, these can't be rotated. All right. Fair enough. Now, yeah, this is going to take a lot of material to do. And obviously, we already have... I kind of want an excess of doors, or maybe like this. We already have 2 of the beds, so what I actually want to do is cancel this, because we're going to end up moving them instead. In fact, let me put a halt on a bunch of this, except for here. We'll do that, because the plan is going to be to move the 2 hospital beds next to those 2 guys. And I think what I'm going to want for this building is auto doors for speed. They can still be wooden auto doors. I think that's perfectly fine. Cancel. Oops. We'll move our shelves over here once this is established as well. And then sterile tiles for this room. And then concrete tiles there and there. And over here for some dirt management. Okay, I think that's fine. One downside with this layout, as opposed to the ones we often use, is our typical one does get to be positioned well so that, well, first of all, we just use one vitals monitor for the entire place. And secondly, we can use one TV to cover all of our beds with the layout that we often use. But we'll do this. It'll look better, and it'll let us use the IV drip as well. And then have this thing, which actually I'm going to put a little forbid on that as well, because it's not going to be the priority to finish it. Oh, temp control. Let's have a proper air conditioner for this place. Since we're not going to use the dubs, as it turns out. Maybe I'll put it on the inside. And I think, yeah, cancel the wall. And we'll be ready to have a heater in here as well. Just put it there. I guess we have to worry about making sure to run power out here too. You know what? I'll get a big old power line with some redundancy put in here. I like that. All right. So, yeah, we still have a big limit on our steel production, right? Just because this mining doesn't happen that quickly. Power's still dead here. I think because this is cutting into our power lines, yeah? Yeah. So that won't be powered for a little bit. That's okay. Inspired planting. Sure. Food. Okay, we got 1,000 food and we're getting another harvest. You know what? I'm going to go and unforbid this because we do need to increase this. Oh, we don't want to keep insects in here, actually. There we go. Because it turns out we're not butchering insects. I don't know if they'll get moved out because I don't know if there's anywhere to put them. Oh yeah, so that's bad. If we're not butchering them, because I think I did turn off the butcher for the insects because we weren't using the insect meat. I mean, I guess eventually they'll rot because this is not air conditioned. I guess that's fine. We'll just let it rot. Like, I could put a stock pallet here for insect corpses and da-da-da-da-da. But I guess it's not a big deal. Okay, let's take you 3. Come over here. Gotta kill these nests before they spawn more critters. And then one more over here. There you go. Insect hive defeated. And we can collect the jellies. And we can tear down these glow pods. I don't know if you get anything out of it. But we'll do it. Okay. There we go. Oh no, the insects did get moved out here. Oh right, because they were no longer allowed here, and they are technically allowed out there. I guess we don't have this limited to just rotten, but it's a lower priority than this one. Okay, so that's okay. I will also expand this zone over here, just technically, although it's not our ultimate goal. Security Chief level 9 in construction. Handy dandy. And how's our ribbits going? Oh, do we have a clean sweep out? Oh, we do! Nice, okay. That's fine, that's fine. We could limit them to our walled areas or something, but as long as we make sure... Hang on, are these components? Yeah, you know what, let's dig out the compacted machinery. And yeah, just clear out some other random home areas. That's fine because it's going to a drill. Okay. At some point, I suppose we could still tear up these graves. But no, it's fine. Because, I mean, then they could get cremated. But no, this is totally okay. All right. Most of this is starting to come up. We don't have that much silver, so the sterile tiles might not get finished right now. We do need some more guests to come. It's weird that we don't have any right now. I don't know if in the hospitality mod we can tweak the frequency that it happens. It might be something worth looking for. There you go, visiting. So a little bit of something, something. And yeah, they should be showing up with more money. There we go, a couple hundred silver. I mean, they've got random inventory as well too, but maybe they're planning for some gifts. And I'm curious to see if they will buy something other than clothing, because we've seen they definitely buy clothing. Will they buy weapons? I don't know if they buy random organs. An excellent flak vest. Wow. I mean, that is a lot of cash, which we do need to sterile up our hospital room. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. Okay. I think we can put a cut in here. That's lovely. And yeah, I think what we are going to see is we are going to see the wealth start to go up here fairly quickly. We were bottlenecked for a little bit because of the lack of steel. Steel is going to come in. Although, maybe, you know what? Maybe, especially we want to defend against like a breakdown over here. Let me go and scooch up this line over this way so that this comes back in operation. Because, yeah, not having the steel production is actually slowing us down in other ways. And I might want to prioritize this. I'm going to forbid this. I'm going to re-forbid these. Let me turn off. I'm just going to cut the power to this for a second so that we don't produce these objects. So the steel should go to this first, which should reconnect this, which will give us more steel income that much faster. What was this over here? Uranium. And we have a steel patch over here too. Yeah, okay. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. I'm going to see you next time. Bye-bye.